Yeah, what's up, man? I'm good. I'm doing all right. I'm only gonna keep it short. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's doing good. How's everybody doing? It's gonna be a little short one. You feel me? I hope everything is all right. I hope everything is good. Is any of my family up? What they do, man? It's gonna be short. You feel me? But I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's fine. God bless to everybody. Usually about this time on a Sunday, I usually don't go live. You know what I'm saying? Because it's late already. But I hope everybody's good. Where my family at, man? I don't see nobody jumping in. What's going on, fam? Just waiting for some of my family to come in. You feel me? I'm watching some of my other families go live. You know what I'm saying? I like to support my family as well. What's up, Chef? What they do, man? But yeah, what's up, Ganda? What's up, Nevo Bay? So yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty. I just posted a video on YouTube. It's still downloading. It's probably gonna take 25 minutes to 30 minutes. And the video is about how Tupac got robbed in a squad studio. Hey, how you doing, Crystal? Everybody show love to Crystal. Crystal show love to everybody. Everybody show love to Chef. Chef show love to everybody. Never Obey and Ganja. Y'all already know what it is. And make sure y'all press that like button. Please do. But yeah, the video is downloaded now on YouTube. And the video is about when Tupac got robbed at the Squad Studios and how the people from the Quad Studios, the people that robbed him, gave Biggie Tupac's chain and Tupac pinky rings. You're gonna see, hey, what's up, J Lo Rich? You're gonna see Biggie wearing Tupac pinky rings and his cross chain. And I put pictures in there so y'all can see, you know what I'm saying? That I'm not even lying to y'all. So once y'all see the video and y'all see me breaking down the video and how everything went down, y'all understand where I'm coming from. Give the video about a good 20 or 30 minutes and it should be on YouTube because I already downloaded it. You feel me? But it just takes about 20 or 30 minutes to download straight to YouTube. Well, I did. I did some investigation and y'all gonna see Biggie wearing Tupac pinky rings, same rings, match perfectly, and y'all gonna see Tupac's cross and his chain on Biggie's neck as well. I put pictures and all, you know what I'm saying, just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. This shit is deep, man, you feel me? When you study and when you do research very hard, and I told y'all today I was gonna do it. Sorry, I just got caught up doing a couple of things, you know what I'm saying, and I was chilling with the family, you know. So I said, let me go ahead and just do this right now, you feel me? So once I go live and I finish live, the video should be there already, you feel me? So it's it's a video that explains who was involved, the people that were involved. Oh, you already know, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about me. I like to chill with the family, you know. I like to make sure I give everybody time, you know, like my family, you know what I'm saying? And it's good because it gives me time, you know what I'm saying, to reflect, it gives me time to think, and it gives me time to put everything together, you feel me? So, see me in the streets, see me in the streets, your jewelry, you can keep it. That be our little secret. That's something to think about. Y'all make sure, man, y'all subscribe to Chef's Look at me. Y'all support Chef. Please make sure y'all support Chef. Chef, make sure you support everybody too. Jaden Rich, Never Obey, Crystal, everybody make sure y'all support each other. Please make sure y'all do that. Please make sure. But you see, I did a video of that before, but that it didn't catch too much attention. You know what I'm saying? Because by that time, I was, I was always with the other brothers, you know what I'm saying? Catching up with them and listening to their stories. So whenever I try to put mine together, I never had enough time. So when I put the video together, it didn't catch much attention like it should have. But now, let's see if it catches attention, because I think that that's a very important factor of why Tupac also has so much beef with Biggie Smalls and Bad Boy. Don't forget Jimmy. Don't forget the Supreme Team, which is the A Team. Don't forget Haitian Jack, and don't forget the Robbers. That, you know what I'm saying, knew Biggie very well. And when Tupac was asking Biggie, bruh, who robbed me, bruh? You know who robbed me. Biggie was like, nah, dog, I ain't gonna snitch, dog. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my problem. It is your problem, because you was the one that orchestrated it with everybody else who robbed Tupac. What's up, Tupac lover? Y'all already know what to do, man. Y'all support Tupac lover and Tupac lover. This is your family, so you already know you got them all. So what the video is telling you is, piece by piece, why Tupac had so much beef and who was involved and why the video was never let out. Because that's been exposed already for a while, but it was never told the way it was supposed to be told. You understand what I'm saying? And the people that were involved, they were never named. And some of the people that were involved, they were straight killers, straight assassins. These people did not play the fucking radio. They will kill you in a fucking heartbeat and don't give a fuck. Kill you, kill your family. These people ain't play the radio. But also, these are people that Tupac was involved with. Tupac knew these people. They were cool, but they started catching beef with Tupac. You understand what I'm saying? And by catching beef with Tupac, they became more down with Biggie, because now Biggie's representing New York. Now Biggie is the king of New York. Now Biggie is the one that stands up for New York. So they said, fuck Tupac, my nigga, you feel me? Fuck that nigga Tupac. Fuck that nigga. We finna rob that nigga. We finna kill that nigga. You feel me? And Tupac's cousin that was locked up when Tupac got locked up, he told Tupac, nigga, don't you know? It was Biggie's homeboys who robbed you, bruh. It was Biggie's homeboys that set your ass up. It was Biggie and Puffy and Haitian Jack and Jimmy and all the niggas from the A-Team that robbed you, my nigga. You ain't know that, homie? So when Tupac stepped to Biggie and said, bruh, tell me the truth, dog. You know who robbed me. Biggie said, I don't know who you talking about. But when Tupac was in jail, niggas was telling him, bruh, these niggas robbed you. You know, Biggie sending him shout outs. You know, everybody from the NYC sending Tupac shots out while Tupac stuck in jail, in prison. But they weren't sending him no commissary. They weren't sending him no letters. They weren't showing him no love. They were only sending him shout outs through the radio while Biggie was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. See, a lot of people don't know Tupac was going to retire from music. But what made Tupac come back relentless is what Biggie did to him, and what the A-Team and Jimmy and, you know, Haitian Jack and everybody did to him. So that made Tupac come back even more relentless. You understand? Because Tupac was going to retire. Tupac was going to call it quits to be with his family. You know what I'm saying? And Tupac used to stop his shows to let Biggie shine, to let Biggie do his thing, let Biggie make his cash. When Biggie needed cash, Tupac was there to help him, you know, because Tupac saw him as a brother, you know what I'm saying? What's up now, Michelle? Michelle, you already know. Support everybody, and everybody support Michelle. Thank you for coming in. God bless you. I appreciate that. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you very much, Michelle, for coming in. So, you know, it was it was hard for Tupac to just turn around and say, you know what, I'm done with this. After everything that happened to him, and then that bogus charge came in. You understand what I'm saying? And Biggie or none of them niggas never went to go visit Tupac. They were like, fuck that nigga. Let that nigga drown in motherfucking prison. We don't give a fuck. That's what made also Tupac sign with fucking Death Row. Because a lot of people don't know. Tupac was gonna either sign with the Wu-Tang Clan or Tupac was gonna sign with Rap-A-Lot Records with Scarface and Willie D in them. But when Suge Knight made him that proposition and Suge Knight paid Tupac $200,000 for one song, Tupac was like, damn, that's the most I've ever gotten paid for one track. And they didn't even play the track on the radio. It wasn't even a hit track. But still, Suge Knight gave Tupac $200,000. And that's how Snoop Dogg started growing so much over jealousy. Because everybody wanted Tupac. Everybody wanted to listen to Tupac. Y'all saw the video that I did today. Yeah, he was deported. He was deported to Haiti, and then he went to Santo Domingo where he lives like a king. That's one thing I gotta say about Haitian Jack. That nigga was crazy as fuck. That nigga will kill you, your family, your boys. He didn't give a fuck. That nigga will kill anything, bruh. That's one thing about Haitian Jack, bruh. But he was also an informant for the fucking feds. He was an informant for the FBI. And that's why they gave him about 2 years in prison, and then they deported him because they knew that they didn't need him no more. They felt that they didn't need him no more because they felt that Tupac was dead. Biggest mistake they ever did. You understand what I'm saying? So, yep, you absolutely right. He and DR living like a motherfucking king. Do y'all know that fucking Haitian Jack was so paid here in New York that he even went out with Vivica Fox? You know the actress Vivica Fox? Yup. That was his girl for a while. I got it on the video. When y'all see the video, y'all see what I'm talking about. Yup. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these rappers wanted to be like all them goons from the 80s. I'm talking about Nas. Nas got his name from a real gangster named Nas. 50 Cent got his name from a real gangster, a real killer who used to rob rappers called 50 Cent. And you see, not only that, you can't forget Pappy Mason. You can't forget my favorite gangster of New York of all time, Brian Glaze Gibbs. That's my favorite gangster of all time in New York. That motherfucker did not play. And Tupac knew all these players. Tupac, Free Ricky Rose, man, this man was making $5 million a day in Oakland. Yep, you talking about Ricky Rose, the real Ricky Rose? I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm talking about New York gangsters, New York goons, the ones that everybody wanted to be like. Just like Jay-Z. Jay-Z used to rap about E Moneybags. E Moneybags was a real fucking gangster, a real goon. And Jay-Z went to school with him and all. But you know what? Jay-Z was terrified of him. Jay-Z was scared of this man. He even puts him out in songs, just like Nas. Nas talks about Pappy Mason. Who is Pappy Mason? Pappy Mason was one of the most fierce gangsters in New York history. He wasn't Jamaican, but he looked like a Jamaican, and he learned the language of patois of Jamaican so well that people thought that he was Jamaican. But this nigga was a straight killer. And Brian Glaze Gibbs, my favorite gangster of all time, he was probably one of the 3 most feared gangsters in New York history. This nigga did not play the radio. And don't forget about Fat Cat. Who is Fat Cat? Fat Cat was the one who had Pappy Mason and Brian Glaze Gibbs under his belt working for him, and they made millions. When I say they made millions, they made millions. Why you think all these so-called gangsters and rappers get their names from? They get their names from goons from back in the days that really were gooning in the fucking history. Don't forget King Tuck. Who is King Tuck? Tupac had beef with King Tuck. But King Tuck was a fighter. King Tuck will rob your ass in a second. Now King Tuck is serving like what, 2 or 3 consecutive life sentences and shit. Yeah, bruh. What's up, man, Mondo G? Look at me. What's up, Mondo G? Everybody show love to my brother, man. Brother show love to everybody too. You feel me? Hey, Cool Nicole, how you doing? Sister, thank you for coming in my channel. Please, everybody show love and support to Cool Nicole. And Cool Nicole, please show support and love to everybody too. Thank you for coming in, sister. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, man, the goons from the 80s were the goons that every rapper wanted. This man robbed every fucking body. That's why they called him the 50 Cent of New York. And this 50 Cent grabbed his name. But you know what? You make the real 50 Cent look, you make the real 50 Cent look like shit. To this 50 Cent today, nothing compared to the old school 50 Cent. Nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying most of these gangsters nowadays, they look up to the old goons. And that's why they got named from the old goons. You know, the only group that I can say that was real gangsterish and that were really crazy back in the days, I will have to go with Wu-Tang Clan. When it came to Old Dirty Bastard, Ghostface Killer, Rakim, all the motherfuckers were crazy for real. Method Man, Inspector the Guard, all them boys, RZA, all them boys, they were all fucking crazy. These motherfuckers ain't played the radio. I thought it was 100 million, but it's 80 million? Damn. So that's why when Tupac went to New York, oh, hold on, y'all. Y'all show respect and love to Minister Storyline. And Minister Storyline, please show love and support to everybody here. You know, he's in the family of the United Tribe, which is HG and John Brooks and G Fam and all them. So please show them love and support, and you do the same, my brother. Brother, they will support you. You don't have to keep on reminding them to support you. They will support you. You in a real channel now, brother. You with real people here, brother. Just like in G-Fam channel, just like in JG Blue Kush channel, just like in John Brooks channel. But here's a little bit different because here I talk. You understand what I'm saying? Here I drop knowledge and I drop wisdom about everything. You understand what I'm saying? So just go ahead and just vibe with the family, Minister Storyline, and we'll vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? Just vibe with us and welcome to the family, my brother. So thank you, Miami is legend. Thank you, sir. So you see, what I'm trying to tell you is every goon that started rapping in the early 80s and the late 80s and the early 90s, they wanted to be the gangsters from New York, the real goons of New York, the real goons of California. They wanted to be the real cocaine cowboys. But you see, these rappers were terrified of the real goons. Why you think Puff Daddy always had goons with him back then? Why you think Tupac always had goons with him? Because these were real gangsters. These were real killers. Y'all press that like button, please. Y'all, if y'all come into my channel, please press that like button. That's all I ask. Please press that like button. That's all I ask. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, when Tupac started exposing a lot of these fake ass gangsters that wanted to be gangsters, or gangsters that were working with the FBI or the CIA or the feds, they wanted Tupac dead. They said, fuck that, we gotta kill this motherfucker. This motherfucker's talking too much. Exactly. Ganja Max, you absolutely right. You feel me? Oh, you already know, J-Lo Rich. You already know I'm going to spit the truth. That's just how I get down, you feel me? But everybody that just came into my channel, please press the like button. I don't want no trophy. I don't want no money. All I just want you to do is just relax with the family, vibe with the family, and press that like button. That's it. I work hard to do this. You see, in the early 80s and the late 80s, it was so gangsterish that even the police were scared to fuck with the gangsters from back then. And Pappy Mason, who was working with Fat Cat and working with my favorite gangster, which is Brian Glaze Gibbs. And Pappy did something behind his balls, which was Fat Cat, and they killed the random rookie cop for no fucking reason. When they ended up killing that random cop for no reason, that's when the fucking New York LAPD and Internal Affairs and the FBI, everybody and their mama started fucking bringing down all the drug cartels, all the big time drug dealers from New York. They got to the point where that all the fucking drug dealers that were in New York, that were caught, that were given life sentences, that were given death sentences, or they got killed, or they hung themselves, or they snitched and they got low pleas, real low pleas. Look at Alpo. Y'all know Alpo. Alpo from oh my God, what's the name of this movie, man? What's the name of this movie? Paid in Full. Alpo was a crazy motherfucker, a Dominican, but he looked more black. And when I tell you Alpo was no joke, and his fucking right-hand man were no joke, yeah, Harlem Paid in Full, yeah. Or Paid in Full, however you want to call it. And I'm going to tell you like this, them niggas ain't play the radio. Them niggas ain't play the radio. Them niggas kill everything on sight. But then Alpo killed his right-hand man. You know how he did that? They kidnapped. Oh, he's Puerto Rican and black. That's right. I'm sorry. I said Dominican. He's Puerto Rican and black. I'm so sorry. And Alpo didn't believe, what's his name? Oh my God. Richie Porter. Richie Porter, brother, was kidnapped for ransom money. And they cut up a finger or two fingers, and they send it to Richie Porter. And Richie Porter didn't have the money to give to the gangsters, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get his brother back. And Alpo said that Porter Richie owed him $300,000, and just because he felt that Richie Porter lied to him, he killed him, and that was his right-hand motherfucking man. And they ended up killing Richie Rich's little brother. They ended up slicing him in pieces and all fucking horrible, bro. But that was the life. Yeah, his own uncle did that. You absolutely right. His own motherfucking uncle. You absolutely right. Thank you very much, Never Obey. Thank you. That's the life that back then was lived. Back then, it was 10 times crazier what it is today. Motherfuckers ain't gave a fuck. But he ended up killing him anyways. They ended up finding his brother dead anyways. And that same day that he was going to give the ransom money, that's when Alpo killed him. Because Alpo said that he lied to him 2 or 3 times about owing him $300,000. You feel what I'm saying? So that was years ago. Woo, that was years ago. But that's how it was back then. Back then it wasn't no, oh nah, give me a chance, please. Oh my God, don't kill me. Hell no. Back then, bro, if you was to get caught, they were killing you, they were killing your family, they were killing your wife, they were killing your kids, they would kill your niggas. They didn't play that fuck shit back then. And gangsters wanted that life so bad that were in the rap game that they started hiring goons from the streets to be they motherfucking goons. But what happened was, now the goons want the same money that the rappers are making, but you see, the goons were already making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Why? For the dope they were selling, crack they were selling, coke they were selling. They were robbing right and left. I'm talking about these motherfuckers did not play. These boys did not play the radio. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you if you snitch, you was dead instantly. Oh, you already know that. You already know that. Now, if you snitch, you get an award for it. Now, if you snitch, you're called the hero. Now, if you snitch, nigga, they'll put you on the front page and call you the man. Real talk. That's how shit is, bruh. That's how shit is today. Back then, you couldn't do none of that fuck shit. Back then, if you even said anything, they were coming after you. They were burning your house down. They were bombing that bitch. It did not matter. They would do anything to let you know that they weren't playing with your ass. And if you even disrespected them in any type of way, shape, or form, and if they couldn't catch you, they'll catch somebody that you love. They did not give a fuck. Just like the 5%. The 5%, these were youngsters. Youngsters in New York. When they went for you, they killing everybody on sight. Kids, women, baby mama. They did not, even if you was innocent and you was within that motherfucker who they wanted to kill, you was dead. They was shooting you with no fucking thoughts, no pain. They would shoot you in a heartbeat. So it was very fucking dangerous back then. They didn't play that shit back then, Tupac lover. It's not like today, Tupac lover. Back then, never obey. Please tell your sister. They didn't play that fuck shit. They didn't play the radio. No, the fuck they did not. They will assassinate you in a motherfucking heartbeat. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because Tupac was dealing in that era. Tupac was stuck in that era. Tupac was almost killed by the Supreme Team, which is the A-Team, which is the same brothers who robbed him, which is the same brothers he was down with, which is the same brothers that got down with Biggie when Biggie started to be called the King of New York because of his lyrics. You see, Biggie wasn't no gangster. Biggie went to a private school when he was growing up. His mother is Jamaican, but you know what? When his mom came here, she worked hard. And Biggie went to private school. Biggie never missed a meal. None of that shit. Biggie just wanted more. Biggie just wanted to be rich. Biggie just wanted to be famous. But Biggie never missed a meal. Biggie never went starving. Biggie never had to go and sell drugs. No, he didn't. He just did that because he chose to and he wanted to be a gangster. But Biggie was smart. Biggie was book smart and he was, street smart because he learned to flip the bed and she found a whole stack of coke and bags and shit. So she kicked him out. And, he was wearing the chains and then he started wearing the raw shoes with the raw clothes. So Miss Wallace started noticing. You hanging with the bad crowd, huh? You think you a fucking gangster, huh? Okay, get the fuck out of my house then. It hurted her. But she knew that that's the life that he wanted. Then Biggie found out that she had cancer. So that drove Biggie even more insane to go out there and go hustle. Then Biggie got caught up when he found out that he was about to have a daughter. He got caught up by the police and dope and shit. When he got caught up that he was let out and everything, that's when Puffy told him, man, he was wearing Tupac's pinky rings and his cross. And who had Biggie's back? The fucking A-Team. These people did. Look, I'm going to put it to you like this. They were so ruthless that they will burn you alive in front of your family and laugh. Laugh at you. Quack, 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 quack. Look at that fuck nigga, he died. Quack, 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 quack. And if they didn't want to kill you, they'll send somebody that was close to you to kill you. And if they didn't do it, they will kill you and then they will kill your family. They did not play the fucking radio. You cannot compare the 80s to today. Because today's game is a fucking mockery. It's a fuckery compared to what it was to the 80s. And then you had NFL, which was niggas for life. Oh, I'm talking about the real niggas for life. NFL. Then you had the PTC, and they had the PTS. To the 80s, we outlaw. So the 80s weren't no joke. But you know why I love the 80s? Number one, the music. Number two, the dress code. And number three, the big ass Cuban fat links that we used to wear back in the days with the Kangos and the Filas and the Pumas with the Reebok suits and the Fila suits. You know, it was just different. It was just different. You know what I'm saying? And then you had the big boom box with the speakers, and you be jamming that bitch like this. You know what I'm saying? It just was different. Music was more respectable. Music brought a message. You understand what I'm saying? Back in them days. Yep, the J. Harry Curl. Damn, what you know about that? Never Obey. Real shit. That's real talk for real. You absolutely right, my brother. Yeah, man. Back then was ruthless, bro. If you wasn't a gangster, if you didn't carry a strap, if you didn't know how to fight, you wasn't prepared to go out there, you was fucked. You was done. Yep, there you go. The YTC, they sold it in yellow capsules, and then you had the other ones that sold it in purple capsules. Yep, you absolutely right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you had so many, you had so many motherfucking crews, but these crews, they had a boss. Bye bye. That was your ass, nigga. That was your ass. Yep, ain't no joke. Them motherfuckers ain't pay the radio. What those were my times, bro. I knew a lot of them. Oh, you knew a lot of them dudes? Okay. The Wild Cowboys were from around my block. I knew most of them. Look at that shit. Look at that, bro. Damn, you going way back on me, Never Obey. You going way back on me. So you see, Tupac already knew what he was dealing with. That's why Tupac also knew if he didn't got away from New York and he didn't stay on the West Coast, Tupac knew he wasn't gonna make it too long. Cause they wanted Tupac. They wanted to eat Tupac for breakfast. Of course, we OGs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. So that just comes and tells you, bro, the type of mentality that Tupac had. Tupac said, what the fuck am I gonna stay here for when I know that I'm gonna die? These motherfuckers are gonna kill me. And they try to assassinate him 3 times. So Tupac already knew, if I don't get away from these individuals, he ain't gonna pass to see 20 years old or 21. He wasn't gonna make it. Number one, Tupac is a G, Tupac is a gangster, but there's one difference. These motherfuckers were killers, they were assassins. Oh, what's up, OG? You already know, man. Hey, no, I already put the video that I said that I was gonna do about Tupac. Go ahead, Tupac Shakur. Tupac Lover. About Tupac getting robbed at the Quad Studios. I already put the video, but it's gonna take at least another 10 or 15 minutes before it downloads in YouTube. It's already downloading in YouTube, so you just gotta wait till it hits the, you know what I'm saying, till it hits my channel, and y'all go ahead and see it. You feel me? Right now we talking about the 80s goons in New York. That's why they hated Pac. Pac wasn't gonna pay nobody just cause Pac wasn't no punk. Exactly, Pac wasn't no punk. But Pac also knew that if he didn't get himself away from New York, that he was gonna die as well. Because Never Obey. You know these niggas from New York weren't having it either, dawg. I'm talking about from 5%, the A-Team, and then Brian Glades Gibbs, which is my favorite gangster of New York of all time. He had Eminem, which was Money and Murder Crew. Yep, the Money and Murder Crew. Yep. And that Brian Glades was probably the 3rd most feared gangster in history in New York. This brother did not play the motherfucking radio. Right now, he got his own shit, you know what I'm saying? They be putting it in InfoWars and shit. In InfoMinds, I think it is. Yeah, they got that show InfoMinds in YouTube. And bruh, some of this brother's stories is like, how the fuck did this dude make it alive, bruh? and all the brother stories that they have from California to New York to Oakland, Chicago, Houston, Florida, New Jersey, Philly. It's like, damn, Connecticut, Washington. It's like, damn, dog, that's how the 80s was? Yep, that's how the 80s was. Who gave Denzel Washington their first play at the fucking, at the, at the Apollo Theater? The biggest drug dealer at the time, Mr. Harris. Yep, Mr. Harris was the first one who gave Denzel Washington his first fucking acting play. He was the biggest drug dealer in New York at the time. A lot of people don't know that. But who gave Denzel Washington his first break? A fucking drug lord. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that shit. Yep, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Boy, that motherfucker, that was something else. Woo! That motherfucker was something else. Don't forget Fat Cat. Don't forget Pappy Mason. These motherfuckers were ruthless. But Brian Glaze was the baddest out of them all, bro. They did not play that fucking shit. What's up, Tupac lover? You understand? So when all these rappers that started coming out, they saw how these goons was, and growing up with these goons like E Money Bags, Richie Porter, Alpo. What's the other guy's name, dawg? The big one, the fat one. I'm trying to think. Ray Raza, some shit like that. What is his name? The Shower Posse was tough too, Lord, so they out of Queens too. Yup, I know exactly who you talking about. But who is that fat motherfucker that used to be with Alpo, that started with it was Richie Porter, Alpo, and who's the other one? I'm trying to think. Now he's big and fat. What is his name? There you go. There you go. That was a money machine right there, bro. That motherfucker was a money machine. Don't forget Shorty. Shorty was a bad motherfucker too. Shorty was a bad motherfucker. But Shorty wasn't in that clique. You know, Shorty's from Puerto Rico. Because you know you had a lot of Puerto Rican cliques out there. And Brian Glaze Gibbs used to fuck with crazy Puerto Rico. I forgot his name, but he was Puerto Rican too. And that brother was no joke either. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of the rappers from New York, they wanted goons to be their security. They wanted goons to be their protectors and be their fucking bodyguards, because they know that these goons weren't afraid to die, afraid to shoot, or afraid to say whatever they bosses told them. I know a few things about Aze, but I can't tell you that on here. Oh, don't even go there. I already know. Don't even go there. I know exactly what you mean, bro. And one thing I can tell you, a lot of people have been saying lately that he's worked with that he's an informant, that he works with the FBI and the CIA and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. I have no idea. But I know that Glaze, when Glaze, you know what I'm saying, confessed it, Glaze only confessed it because the people that he did the crimes with were already dead. They weren't even alive. So that's why he said, well, I'm going to just go ahead and testify on myself, because the people that supposedly were with me, they're all dead. So that ain't hurting him one bit. They gave Glaze 8 years and 11 months. They gave Fat Cat 40 years after him testifying and cooperating with the FBI. Now, they gave Alpo 35 years. But Alpo did it because they were going to fuck with all his family. And they were going to indict his sister, his mama, and everybody. So he was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and just give you all the information. And Alpo snitched on everybody, even on his right-hand man. Who's his right-hand man? The killer. Who's his right-hand man? He was a straight killer, man. What is his name? Hold on. I'm trying to think of him, dog. What what is his name? I'm trying to think of the nigga's name, dog. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Wayne Silk Perry. Wayne Silk Perry, motherfucker. Yep. That nigga was a beast. And when I say he's a beast, he was a beast. You know how many people feared this motherfucker? There you go right there. That nigga ain't play, bro. This nigga will kill you in broad daylight in front of your family. You don't know Wayne Silk Perry? What's up, Big Cash? What's up? Everybody say what's up to Big Cash, man. You know what I'm saying? Show love and support to my boy Big Cash, man. Big Cash do the same thing. How you been, man? You been missing in action, brother. I hope you're all right, Big Cash, man. Oh, man. I hope you feel better, man. I hope you feel better. Man of Valor, please, y'all show him love and support. And Man of Valor, show everybody love and support too, man. For real. And remember, y'all, the word SUB as in sub, please don't use that word no more, because YouTube is eliminating people from your channel when you're using that word. Use the word I got you, support you, or supported you. Please do not use that word SUB, because they are eliminating people from your motherfucking channel. So use I got you, I support you, or I supported you. Please. But never obey. Yeah, Alpo snitched on him. That was his right hand man. That was his right hand man. You know how many people he killed for Alpo? And you know how many people he killed on the side before Alpo? Dude, never obey. I'm telling you, this nigga was the most ruthless thing that Alpo ever met, bruh. Let me see, Loso, there's an interview when he was in prison. He did it over the phone. Yup, he did it over the phone. There you go. Yup. Big Cash, you alright, my brother? Everything is alright, Big Cash, man? Everybody say what's up to Big Cash, man, for real, man. Hey, Big Cash, we talking about the 80 goons. We talking about the 80s killers from New York, from California, and how all these rappers always wanted, you know what I'm saying, to have goons from back in the days that were straight killers and shit. But yeah, bruh. I think he killed more people than that. I think he killed more people than that, if you ask me. I think he killed way more people than that. I'm going to show you his face again, bro. I'm going to show you his face again. This dude was no joke. This dude was fucking ruthless. And I'm trying to tell you, this dude was the real deal, bro. And when I say the real deal, okay, see, that's Alpo right there. That's Alpo. That's Alpo right there. See, that's Alpo right there. This is AZ right there. You see, that's AZ right there. But this was the most ruthless motherfucker of them all. This was the real gangster. This was the one that ain't played that shit, my nigga. I'm talking about this nigga was a straight assassin, bruh. Where you at, my brother? Where you at? This motherfucker right here. Boy, that nigga did not play the picture, boy. That motherfucker did not play the radio. Everybody was scared of this man. Everybody feared this man. Everybody was terrified of this man. When this man hit the streets to come and hit you, you know you was gonna die. And you know he was gonna catch your ass. That brother did not play the fucking radio. And that's why most of the rappers that started coming out in the 80s, they wanted that protection. They wanted, you know what I'm saying, for people like him and Alpo and, you know, Eze and all of them to be around them, because most rappers wanted to become them. But when the rappers saw that these niggas were real killers and ain't play that shit, they were like, nah, man, we cool, bruh. We cool. The real 50 Cent started robbing all they asses. Not this 50 Cent that I'm talking about. I'm talking about this the old school 50 Cent. Robbing every motherfucker that he can rob. And he robbed some of the best rappers in the world. He even robbed LL Cool J in broad daylight. LL Cool J crying like a little bitch. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Man, bruh. Oh, man. I got a picture of my uncle. Oh, for real? You got a picture with him? Richie Porter gave me uncle a brand new 1982 BMW 735 just because he liked them. They had the money. They had that type of money, Never Obey. Of course they can do that. You know how much amount of money was worth more back then or what it's worth today? And that's why Tupac said, I got to get the fuck out of New York, because these niggas will kill me in a heartbeat. And knowing that I got a big mouth, I'm gone. But Tupac wasn't a punk either. Tupac wasn't the type of nigga to shut the fuck up and back down. Tupac also wore the bulletproof vest and also had a gun on him. But these niggas ain't play by the rules. They didn't play by the rules. My uncle didn't even know about foreign cars. He ain't know what was a BMW or a Benz. Laughing my ass off. That's how much money they had, bro. I'm talking about these brothers will buy the whole fucking block. They will buy the whole block, just to make sure that they were taking care of their communities and their people, and they would take care of their communities and people, but they were also killing their peoples left and right with crack, heroin, shooting them. The shit got so outrageous that the military, the FBI, the CIA, everybody had to jump in that motherfucker. Why? Because it got to a point where that New York was fucking out of control. Real shit now. It was out of control. So that's why I say, when it comes to these rappers, they talk about today is thugging. Today was crazy. Yeah, Them motherfuckers weren't crazy. Not at all. All right, Tupac lover. Them motherfuckers were not crazy like these motherfuckers are today. I mean, yet back then. Never Obey, I believe you because I saw the life myself. I lived the life myself. So I know that you ain't lying to me, dog. I know you ain't lying to me. It's crazy, though. It's crazy. Oh, let me show y'all the video, man. The video just kicked in. Look, y'all. Right there. So when I finish this video, y'all go ahead and watch it, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. You feel me? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm telling you, man. Today, it's not like back then, bro. And it will never be. It will never be. It will never be. It will never be. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm only gonna stay here for another 8 minutes or 9 minutes because I'm finna call it a night. You feel me? I'm tired, so I at least gonna make the video 1 hour. You feel me? I'm at least gonna make the video 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? So Tupac said to himself, if I don't get out of here, I'm done. Even Biggie was terrified. When Tupac supposedly was dead and Biggie was still alive, even Biggie says, I feel like niggas is watching me. I'm paranoid. I feel like niggas are coming to kill me. That's why when he came out with that song, who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawn, and now I'm yawning. He was talking about his homeboys turned on him. Now he had to protect himself, just like Tupac had to protect himself from the same niggas he was down with in New York. Crazy, ain't it? So vice versa, karma is a bitch because it came back to bite Biggie in the ass. New York back then wasn't no joke, bruh. New York was probably the murderous capital in the 80s, bro. It was fucking bananas. If you wasn't from New York and you just moved to New York, pobrecito. How we say in Spanish? Pobrecito. If you wasn't from there, get the fuck out of there. Don't even move there. Because that's how it is. And J-Lo Rich said, never obey. Hold on. I got more messages. Hold on. OG says, all right, I'll be sure to hit that up slow. So thank you very much, my brother. And then Never Obey says, yeah, man, those were some great and dangerous times. Yeah, bruh. Real dangerous times. You feel me? And then Ganja Max says, people or rats. Rats ain't last too long, ganja in New York back in them times. They ain't last too long. I don't even care if you put them in witness protection. They will find you in witness protection and still kill you. They didn't give a fuck. And then OG said that's why Biggie, he didn't want Pac about the Quad shooting because Biggie was scared to say anything and the shit come back around him. Yep, Biggie knew if you talk, you were gonna die too along with Tupac if he was to kill Tupac. And they shot up Tupac, but they missed him. They didn't kill him. But they would have killed Biggie. They would have killed anybody that would have talked. You absolutely motherfucking right. But you know what they did for Biggie not talking? They gave Biggie Tupac's necklace, which I talk about on the video, and they gave Biggie Tupac's rings that I also talk about in the video. You understand what I'm saying? And Never Obey says that's why Pac couldn't trust his own homies because they were a bunch of dirty rats. Exactly. Haitian Jack worked for the feds. Jimmy worked for the feds. Puffy was working with, the police and with, others, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and kill Tupac and put Suge Knight in jail and all that shit. But you see, a lot of people don't understand. Like I said, the 90s and the 2000s were nothing like the 80s, bruh. In the 80s, right in front of your mama, right in front of your daddy, right in front of your sister, right in front of your kids, and even your newborn. They did not give a fuck. And then they'll go to a party and party on your death right after they kill you. They ain't play that shit, bruh. The mentality was kill or be killed. Outsmart your enemy or your enemy will outsmart you. It's just what it was. They did not give a fuck. So that's why I'm telling everybody, do not take your life for granted. Because you can be here 1 minute and be gone the next. Never Obey is my witness how New York used to be. Where's Big Cass? Did he leave again? Did he haul ass again? Damn, Big Cass. Never Obey says, when y'all can go on YouTube on some search the freestyle from my son on Funk Flesh, he says some real shit. Of course. My son is a real motherfucker MC. And Funk Master Bitch, cause I call him Funk Master Bitch. He a bitch. That nigga never said nothing when Pac was alive, when Biggie was alive. I mean, look at me. When Pac was around, when Biggie was alive, and when the 18 was, you know what I'm saying, popping, he never said something. You wanna move to... What's up, Big Cash, man? You haven't said none of me, bruh. You alright? ¿Cómo está todo, mi hermano? Todo está bien, mi hermano. Tell me that you alright, my brother. I know you've been sick and everything, but everything is alright. How's your family, Papu? Let me know how you doing. But yeah, man, if you want to move to Miami, make sure you got money on you, sir. At Man of Valor, make sure you got money, bro, because you're gonna need a lot of money. Yup, I seen that Biggie had Pac's rings. That's why Pac thought Biggie switched up on him. But look, the way Pac was, he would have stayed true to his homies and he would have told Biggie. Exactly, but Biggie didn't told him. Because if Biggie would have told him, Biggie would have motherfucking died. Biggie's family would have died. Biggie's wife would have died. Biggie's daughter would have died. Biggie's mom would have died. Everybody in his family would have motherfucking died. And Never Obey can tell you, they all would have motherfucking died. Big Cash, my brother, how you doing, bruh? I'm trying to get your attention. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale is cheaper. I used to live in Fort Lauderdale. It's cheaper. Depending on what house you want and what neighborhood you're moving into, yes it is. Fort Lauderdale is cheaper. Yeah, man. Don't get it twisted, bruh. The 80s was the shit. Hey, Cool Nicole, how you doing? I thought you was in here with us, but everybody show Cool Nicole love and support, and Nicole do the same thing. But yeah, man. The 80s were no joke, man. The 80s were the real fucking deal. Police officers were even scared to go to neighborhoods out there. They were terrified. They didn't want to be caught up over there late night. They didn't even want to go over there in the fucking morning. They didn't even want to go over there in the fucking afternoon. They were fucking terrified. They didn't want to be seen at all. We miss you, brother. We miss you, Big Cash. We miss you, dog. We just want to know that everything is good. We miss you, bruh. Te extrañamos mucho, mi hermano. That's it. We just wanted to make sure you's all right. That's all we wanted to make sure. And thank you for coming in. You know I love and respect you with all my heart. You my brother, bruh. So thank you for coming in, man. But yeah, bruh. The 80s? Big Cash can tell you how the 80s was in California, in Houston, in Chicago. Imagine New York. New York was fucking crazy. Never Obey says, I remember my uncle had Uzis with silencers, and on one New Year's Eve, everybody used to shoot their guns like crazy. Yep, I remember them times too. OG said, right, I feel you, bro. So it was a situation that they couldn't get around, and that's what beefed up the whole East Coast, West Coast shit. Everything was a chain reaction. You know what? Good. What's up, King? King, you already know. Show support to everybody, and everybody show support to King. Real talk for real, man. Thank you, family, for coming in. But, bruh, the 80s? You see these rappers talking about, yeah, nigga, I'm a killer. Yeah, nigga, I'm a killer. Yeah, nigga, I'm a thug. I go in your house and shoot your motherfucking ass up. You couldn't say that shit in the 80s, nah. Because you know what? They were going to go to your house. They were going to shoot you. They were going to shoot your family. They were going to shoot everybody in that motherfucker. And then they were going to go into your motherfucking record label and shoot up every motherfucking body, and then they were gonna grab your song and they were gonna make your song their fucking song and diss you and talk about how they killed your ass. New York was nothing to be played with, bruh. They were in the 80s, bruh. In the fucking 80s? No, I'm not getting your messages, Papa. For some reason, I'm not getting your messages. Yeah, bruh, the 80s weren't no joke, man. At all, bruh. Let something wrong just come out of your mouth the wrong way. Just the wrong way. That was your fucking life. They put your gun in your mouth. They make you suck that bitch like a dick. And they didn't play that. These killers of today, so-called killers of never obey. Please let them know. Big Cass, please let them know. OG, please let them know. Whoever here is an OG like me or Big Cass or Never Obey, the 80s were no fucking joke. They weren't no joke. They weren't no fucking joke at all. They were dangerous. They were mean. They were gruesome. I'm glad, Papa. I'm glad to know that you're good. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling you, to everybody, live your life in peace. There's nothing like the old school. You said it better. And Big Cass, again, I'm happy that you okay, my brother. I'm very happy that you okay. Que Dios te me bendiga, Big Cass, for real, man. The 80s weren't no joke, bro. I'm going to tell you something. Switch it up a little bit before I go. The Mexican Mafia in the 80s. Y'all remember that movie, America Me? Have y'all ever seen that movie, America Me? Well, just imagine the Mexican Mafia living that life for real every day in the streets. The 80s were an example of that. Preach, Never Obey. Preach, bruh. Because you talking the truth right now, bruh. You are talking the truth, my brother. Yes, boy. The 80s, bruh. The 80s. I'm telling you, the 80s were the most dangerous times in America, in history. The 80s were the most dangerous. And once again, this is the video that I just finished doing. Once again. That's the video I just finished doing. Yeah, man. I mean, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy in the... What's up, Dwayne? What they do, man? But yeah, man, the 80s, bro. The 80s. Mine's 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. Those were my best years, bruh. Cause that's when I was in New York. And I'ma tell you, dawg, what I seen in New York. Bro, it was crazy. Cause you used to see so much shit going on. Bruh, one day I went to fucking Jamaica, Queens. Cause I had to go look for my uncle. And there was a car. I was born in 77. You feel me? And there was a car. The car was wide open. I said, damn. They probably killed somebody, this bitch. Because the car was full of bullets. Dog, when I look into the car, dog, I found $5,000 in the car with fucking rings and reefer and coke, all types of shit. I said, I beat my uncle through a phone because, you know, back then they had beepers. I beeped him through a beep. Bruh, I called him through a payphone. Right after I beeped him, he called me in the payphone. I said, bruh, just come to the house. I'm good. You see me like this, man? You feel me? So, you know what? I'm gonna make this video short. I have to make this video short because I have to go inside. I'm finna call it a night. But I'm gonna do another episode of this tomorrow about the 80s. I'm gonna find out some information, and I'm gonna again. This is a topic that we really need to talk about. Y'all please check my video of Tupac when I get off on live. I just put the video is there already. Please y'all go ahead and show love and support, man. But I'm finna go ahead and call it a night, man. You know what I'm saying? The family, everybody finna go to sleep. It's Sunday. I respect that, you feel me? Damn. I think I bought my first car in 89. If I'm not mistaken, it was 89 or 90. And it was a Cutlass. And then I went from Cutlass to a Rego. From a Rego, I went to a Cadillac. Damn. Dog, Nevo, babe, we got the same taste, bruh. If anybody's going live now, please let me know so I could go check y'all out. But tomorrow, I'm going to do another 80s. I'm going to call it 80s part 2. You feel what I'm saying? We need to talk about them good old times. You feel me? You bought you a Saab? Oh, hell no. Damn. I remember them cars. But, bro, good night to everybody. I love everybody. Please, if you just come into my channel before I say good night. Oh, I was born in 77. Yeah, I was born in 77. You know what I'm saying? So please, everybody, please press that like button. I gotta go, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's been a beautiful night. J-Lo, Rich, King, Dwayne, Big Cass, Never Obey, OG, my brother, which is Ganja Max, Nicole Cool, who else? Man of Valor, who else? You know what I'm saying? Crystal, who was just here too, and everybody else. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all very much. Y'all have a beautiful night for real, man. Peace. Y'all take care, and please go check out my video, man. I will appreciate that for real. I do this for y'all. I don't do this for me, man. You feel me? I don't do this for me because I know with y'all, man, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, and there ain't never gonna be no stopping me, ain't ever gonna be no stopping us. You feel me? Big Cass, te quiero, mi hermano, que Dios te me bendiga. Same thing for you, Never Obey, J-Lo, Rich, and everybody else, Tupac Lover, and all my family, King, and everybody, man. I love y'all. Y'all already know. Good night, man. Peace.